Hello and a very warm welcome to this Expedition 2 Academy training session. In this tutorial we'll be covering creating, saving and opening routes in Expedition 2. So let's dive in. First and foremost, we're starting here with Expedition 2 all logged into a premium account. If you're not sure how to do that, go and have a look at the previous videos in this section because we won't be covering them in this video. So to start with, I'm going to create a new route. And to do that, simply come into Routes and click on the Add button here. And this shows us a route panel with various tools and things that we can use for creating and editing our route. But first and foremost, all we're going to do is we're going to choose a snap to track profile. In this case, we're going to use a walking profile. Note that there's also cycling and driving. But we're going for walking today. And with that, we are now ready to dive straight in and start routing. So I'm going to draw a quick route. I'm not going to take much time on it, but we're going to start in this little location here. And we're going to come along the beach to here. And then we're going to come along into the town here. And we'll finish at the castle. So there we go. There's my little route. It's fairly straightforward. So the next thing I'd like to do is to save this route into Expedition 2. And to do that, I simply click on the Save button within the little route tablet here, the route tile. And that brings up the Save panel here. So in Expedition 2, we can save content into the My Stuff folder, which is the default folder that's provided for you. You can also create additional folders, and we call these expeditions, but we're going to cover that in a separate video, so I'm not going to do that here. If you're interested in that, check back at the Academy and you'll see in there a whole video about managing expeditions. Okay, but for now, I'm simply going to create it into the default folder. And I'm going to give it a new name. You'll see that it's automatically given a unique name, showing based upon the date and time. But this obviously isn't particularly descriptive. So I'm going to give it a new name. There we go. And if I wish to, I can give it a bit of a description here. There we go. And then I can simply click the Save button. And there it is. A little pop-up shows that it's been successfully saved. And you'll see here that the name has then appeared in the header of this little route tile here. Okay, now if I go back into the open route, I can now see that my route is saved within Expedition 2. And it gets a little icon showing that it is a route rather than a point of interest or an activity track. And now if I just close out everything, I can now go in and I can select that, click the Open button at the end here, and there's my route retrieved for me, ready for me to make further edits or whatever it is I wish to do. We hope you enjoyed this training session and found it useful. You can find further titles in the series on academy.expedition2.com or by following the Academy link on the Expedition 2 homepage. And we look forward to seeing you again in the next tutorial.